a positive move in a happy direction, adventure, excitement, or travel. The Knight of Wands. And we're going to do all the knights in all 4 suits, okay? So this is the Rider-Waite. Here we go. We're almost through all the cards. After that, we're going to start having fun because we're going to start reading on different topics by hook or by crook, even if we get it wrong. This is the Rider-Waite that I'm reading here. The reverse says, messages and messengers are not what they seem. Double check. That's the reverse, so who cares? Gourmet Tarot. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Barbara. I'm learning tarot. I've been watching tarot readers online read about politics and different topics for over a year, and I wanted to learn, and I picked up a lot watching them, but I still feel like I don't know enough, so I didn't make this channel to teach tarot. I made this channel to learn tarot. And in the coming new year, we're just a few days from the new year, I am gonna seek out tarot readers that are teaching. And if the price is right and I can afford it, I'll take classes. And I'm only going to take classes from the ones that I like. The ones that I feel that they're teaching in the way I want to learn, okay? Like I wouldn't take classes from somebody who's teaching reverse and upright because I don't want to learn reverse. So that would be a waste of my time. So that's what the card looks like from there. I don't know why I just didn't come in here and tape all my segments, but I wanted to have different backgrounds for you guys. So I have 5 decks plus my own. I just made my own deck. Gilded Tarot Royale from Ciro Marchetti, and that's his Knight of Wands. Doing all the Knight in all the suits. We're doing it in the Wands right now, and this is my cheap Temu deck or Temu deck. That it's Rider-Waite again, but it gives us more information. I didn't bring my near vision glasses. Let's see if I can read it. Now is the time to go for it. Be committed to your purpose and vision and do whatever it takes to bring your goals to life because you know that your potential is limitless. Your energy is high right now. Be sure that you're thinking before acting so that you don't stumble over your own feet. Notice how I read it really well without the glasses because I have a lot of light. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. Energy, passionate, inspired action, adventure, movement, fearless, sexy, impulsiveness, charming, unpredictable. All right? And then from the same guy who made the Gilded Tarot Royale, Ciro Marchetti. This is Marchetti Tarot. And this is what his Knight looks like. I don't know, this deck, he just went into his creepy side to make this deck. And then my Knight of Wands, I did French fries. Because my thing is food themed. And so I have this one big French fry right here as that Knight that's charging in, ready to go. Look at all the fire. Look at the pepper flakes on the tabletop, and ketchup is tangy, and the lime, but it's really lemon that didn't turn yellow yet, but we're going to say it's lime. The lime is tangy, and we have peppers and cilantro, and I don't know what the hell a banana's doing in there. When I was coming up with this idea, I was going cuckoos. This is my box, by the way, guys. Where can you buy this? Nowhere yet. I'm trying to see how I can get the price to come down because I paid $66 for one deck. If I were to even make a $5 profit, it would still be expensive for somebody to buy. You know what I mean? So we're going to the Cups, Knight of Cups. This is the Rider-Waite, Knight of Cups, right here. And it says, a change in plans or travel is welcome. Embrace flirtations. That's upright. In the reverse, insecurity and indecision in relationships, broken promises. And that's from this box. You can't find it at Amazon anymore. Why am I still reading the reverse? Because maybe you might want to read the reverse, and maybe it might inspire you, okay? And I've already started doing that from the beginning, so I don't want to quit now. I like their Knight of Cups. I like the horse riding on that coffee cup, that throwaway coffee cup. I really like that. That's a great idea. And that's from where? Gourmet Tarot. And then from the Gilded Tarot Royale. It's a knight. Oh, why do I have a page here? I'm going to have to fix that. Hold on, guys. Let me grab the right card for the Gilded Tarot Royale. I'll be right back. Here it is, guys. Knight of Cups. I think when I was putting back the Page of Cups, I forgot to pick up the Knight of Cups in my little suit right there. So this is Knight of Cups, but I knew right away it wasn't a knight from the time he looked so young, right? So this is from the Gilded Tarot Royale. All right, and then from this one, where we're going to get more information, Rider-Waite again. It says, you're feeling in touch with your emotions and have no qualms with listening to your heart over your head. Be sure that you're keeping things in check. Be sure that you're keeping things in check, though, as everything needs balance. A person or message may be arriving soon, as the Knight often brings gifts on their suit. Gifts off their suit. Gifts off their suit. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water. Creativity, romantic charm, imagination, beauty, Knight, and shining armor. Following the heart, proposals. So that's the longer definition of what it means. And then this is the Knight of Cups from the Marchetti Tarot. All right, from this guy. And then my Knight of Cups is very simple. Cup of hot chocolate. No, it was chocolate. I melted chocolate chips. I was going to tell you it was Milo. I melted chocolate chips and I put some mini marshmallows, and I had to put those with tweezers one at a time. Make them not get dirty from the chocolate milk. And what I hear when I hear the Knight of Cups is romantic, charming, imaginative, and artistic. All right. This came out so good because I took it at night on the stove with that light with the yellow hue. So let's go to the Knight of Swords. In the Rider-Waite says, aggressive belief in your ideas or intellect can limit your acceptance of others. And it says you lack confidence in your beliefs and struggle to express yourself in the reverse. Yeah, I believe like if you aggressively believe something and you can't hear other people out, it's going to be a problem. So Gourmet Tarot. This is the Knight of Swords. I don't get it. And then Gilded Tarot Royale. The Knight of Swords. I get it. He's charging in, right? And then the one that gives us more information, this one right here. It says, you're on a mission and there's no stopping you. The only problem is that you may be too quick to take action and you're not planning. Keep that energy flowing, but be calculated. Don't trip over anyone on your way either. You may be careless of the feelings of others on your mission inadvertently. Try to remain empathetic. Ooh, couldn't read that just now. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Air. Ambitious, fast-thinking, action-oriented, brave, driven to succeed, defending beliefs, truth-seeking. Knight of Swords. And then from Marchetti Tarot. He's cute. And in my Knight of Swords, I just went with something simple as the fruits, the citrus fruits, orange, lemon, grapefruit, and that dragon fruit. That's the first time I ever bought and tasted that dragon fruit, and it was very interesting. It's kind of like a kiwi meets an avocado. Not for the taste of the avocado, but the texture was weird, but good. I would try it again, but it's super expensive. So I have my Knight in shining armor right there, my baby, my husband, cutting into that orange and making sure all the juice is poured down on the bottom there. Can you see the juice? Yeah, that's my Knight. My Knight of Swords. And of course the sword is the knife. You see the knife blade, right? See the knife blade. Okay. So some of my ideas too were kind of a little bit far-fetched, but we're working on it. Oh, Knight of Pentacles, Rider-Waite, remain steadfast in your goals and persevere. Lord have mercy. Remain steadfast in your goals and persevere if challenges arise. The reverse says, step outside the box. Stubbornness will prevent you from achieving your goals. See, sometimes the reverse is not bad, but I still don't want to like bog down myself learning that. A Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I like this one. I like anything to do with the beach looking, the little food truck, so on and so on. I like that. I like that. My friend Brenda would say, you on this damn beach. I couldn't go to the beach when my daughter Jada was younger because she suffered really severe eczema. And every time we would drive there and we'd put the window down when we get to the pier to park, she would start breaking out instantly and we'd have to come back home. And then she got healed. She's not totally healed of eczema, but she has it under control with what she eats and don't eat, how she takes care of her skin. She used that rough and bumpy lotion, you know, all type of stuff. And she's doing really, really great. And she can go to the beach so much so that she sang at the beach in 2019 doing busking. This is the Knight of Pentacles from the Gilded Tarot Royale. This one. Cool card. And then from the one that we get more information from, it says the upright positioning of this card is an indication of a need to be trustworthy and reliable. The daily grind of responsibilities might not be the most exciting thing, but if you put your head down and put in the work, you will reap great rewards. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth, hardworking, productivity, routine, responsibility, slow and steady financial growth, achievement, good investment. If you notice, it looks like exactly as that knight, see in the picture. It just gives you more information, okay? And then the one from Marchetti Tarot. He looks like too old to be a knight. It says knight, right? KN for knight. He looks too old to be a knight. But it's his card. He does what he wants. Now, Josh looks young enough to be a knight. Josh was probably about 34 in this picture a couple years ago. Yeah, that's my older son, Josh. And he's eating meatballs. That's a spicy meatball. Of course, I made it. This was in one of my cookbooks. That's why I have it here. So let me grab my little book here and read. Remember, we can go straight into the knights because the book is set up to where all the court cards are together. And so let's read what it says for the Knight of Wands. Your passion is moving you ahead very quickly. Whatever you are facing, you are excited about. You are ready for a grand adventure. And if one doesn't come to you, you'll go out and find it. The Knight of Cups, you're feeling very romantic. That's why I put that, the hot chocolate. You're more interested than usual in candles, decadent dinners, and lofty declarations of love. See, you guys didn't understand my card. Relish the time of celebrating beautiful and sensual experiences. The Knight of Swords, you are in the midst of a project or situation that is very important to you. You know exactly what you want to do and precisely how you're going to do it. You're very good, single-minded right now. Your goal is in sight. Knight of Pentacles, you have fought some battles and enjoyed some adventures. Now you would like to rest and regroup and maybe spend some time enjoying quieter, more domestic scenes. You may need to adopt a protective or defensive stance. Good. All right, guys. So we're through with the knights in all the suits. We're almost done. 2 more sets of cards. And then we're going to be into reading these cards.